question, Nick. Who are you?
I'm Nick Drago. I'm from Amityville, and I'm being interviewed for you today, this fine day.
When and why did you first get into punk rock?
Because it was different from everything. You know, I used to listen to metal a lot, and found the Ramones, and it was all downhill from there. You know, they're the best band in the world, so they started a whole genre, and people don't give them enough credit.
Why did you respond to rock music rather than other music?
Because I got picked on a lot as a kid, and you know, I couldn't really identify with metal. Everybody had long hair, and you know, I had long hair, but who gives a fuck? But I saw a group of kids out there who were the same as me and went through the same things, and basically I just agree with it more. I could relate to it more than any other music.
Why don't you like music like Katy Perry or Miley Cyrus or Justin Bieber?
Fuck that. Cause fuck it. Fuck it. It's shit. You can't relate to the music. It's all, you know, you press a button, you make a song. You know, I'm not a big fan. All my friends like it. They listen to the radio. You know, if they're spending a night in a car listening to that crap, you know, 50 billion times, you want to like kill yourself. But that's just me. You know, it's for some people, but it's not for me.
What do you dislike more? The glam metal bands of the 80s or the music of now?
Both equally.
What venue do you normally go to see shows?
Well, Sinclair's was one. I live in Amityville, so I'm at Revolution a lot. Sometimes if local bands are playing, big bands, hardcore bands, big punk bands. I'm at the Broadway bar a lot. I was there last night, and you know, Paramount's good, but it's just too big. You know, the Hilltap is one of my favorite places in New York City. You know, Grand Victory's cool, but gotta be 21. But I get in there anyway.
Why do you go to shows instead of being in a band?
Why do I go to shows instead of being in a band? Well, I've always wanted to start a band, but I've never had the opportunity. You know, I talk to people now, you know, when they're not in the band, you know, because being in a band and asking somebody to start a band is just too much work. And it's,
Good for her.
Yeah, I can't light my goddamn cigarette.
Alright, that's a good answer. How do you hear about these shows?
Well, the internet, that's, you know, we're consumed by it, so why not there be a platform for people to get together and, you know, hit up bands and basically, I think the internet's good, and I think it's bad at the same time, because it takes away a lot from, you know, people still pass out flyers, but if you get an invite on Facebook, you know immediately. So there's nobody really struggles to like, oh, I want to go to that show. My dad lived in the city. He looked at the Village Voice for shows, you know.
What does it feel like when you're at a show and it's boring or whatever?
It's boring.
Yeah.
When I go to a show, it's never boring. I'm the talk of the fucking town. You kidding me? No, I'm just joking. But if I went to shows and I was bored, I would never go. I would go to one and be like, oh, fuck this. But you're surrounded by a big group of people that, you know, you're friends with and you've met, and basically, you know, it's good. It's a good atmosphere. It's like a second family. People call you, text you, you see. It's like a big family reunion every time there's a show. So I like that aspect, and You know, people actually care about you besides your friends and family. You know, if you get into this just to be, you know, you have, like I was saying, you know, if you're not in for it for the love of the music, and get the fuck out. You know, if you're saying, oh, I used to listen to punk when I was a kid and I grew out of it, you were never really a punk. You know, I just think that's, you know, you have to stay true to yourself. You know, people, it's a way of life, and people have to remember that.
Do you like smaller shows or bigger shows?
Smaller shows or bigger shows? That's tough. The smaller shows are fun, more intimate. You know, I like them both. But when it comes down to it, you know, I like the smaller ones because it's more of an, you know, you're not, you know, 30 feet away, you know, separated by a band, you know, you can't even meet and talk to them, you know, there's no barricade, you know, everybody, you know, is fun, you know, everybody is cool, you know. Bigger shows, there's more, I mean, there's less of personal experience. You go to a stadium rock show, it's like, you know, you're paying like hundreds and $100s, and you never meet you meet the band. Maybe they're your favorite band, you know, you have all their shit, but I don't understand why people would go pay, you know, I don't. But punk rock and hardcore should be on a smaller level, you know, it shouldn't be fucking, you know, stadium rock and shit, you know. There should be, you know, people should be like stage diving and grabbing, singing along to your favorite songs that your favorite band is playing. It's more in your face, and it's more of a personal experience, you know.
There is no answer to this. Who is the biggest band in all of rock?
Biggest band of all of punk rock, you mean? Like, well, I think the Ramones, but I'm you know, I'm a diehard Ramones fan, so it's kind of a, you know, kind of not stupid question, but it kind of is, you know, the biggest bands in rock, they could, you know,
like the Stones or the
fuck
Who.
them, fucking hate them. Fucking kidding me? They're boring. Like Led Zeppelin, old classic rock.